look at how beautiful it is. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful view from up here. This is amazing. Oh my god, that dog is so cute.
So who is there to blame? Go back where you once were. We all want it, that's for sure. Now leave the rest behind because you know we don't have time. Yeah.
Alright, so we've got Mount Rainier or Mount Rainier here. Still haven't figured out the pronunciation on that. It is so freaking beautiful here. Every time I come to the Pacific Northwest, I'm just amazed by all of this green. Look at how gorgeous. We've stopped literally just on the side of the road. This is a car that we rented just for the day from this app called Turo. I would recommend it so far. It's just looking gorgeous. Look at her. We're headed right now to a lake. I think it's called Reflection Lake. And we're gonna be hopefully finding some wildflowers.
Now leave the rest behind because you know we don't have time. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. We are here at the public market. Things are going great. We actually came here for chowder, but the chowder place closed at 5, so things are going great for us around here. Now we're looking for dinner. We're looking for the pasta place, which is nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be seen. So, looking for dinner after that great hike, you know. It's been a long day of weird plans going wrong, so we did see this. Not a part of the plan, but it did happen. Just seen the gum wall, and what'd you think?
Disgusting.
Disgusting, wonderfully disgusting. Modern art. So
art is not to be judged.
Yeah, that's right.
Not to be judged.
It's not to be judged.
It'll comfort the disturbed and it'll disturb the comfortable. That's what art does. And I'm disturbed.
It's okay to be kind of afraid of what's to come for us next. It's the world of distress, but looking up in the sky, all the things that can fly. Well, I just know that the days will keep passing us by, and in the end, who's to say what will take us away? 'Cause there were dark days, of course, but I'm feeling the worst.
We've made it to Washington Park. It's really dark right here. Hold on, let's let this adjust. We made it to Washington Park and we are headed to the Rose Garden and the Japanese Garden. We've made a little bit of a walking trek, a couple of buses. Do you smell that? Oh, wow. Hello. Got a little one.
All along, you know, the beauty in your soul is for sure.
I want a rose garden like this. These purple roses smell like perfume. They're so fragrant and beautiful. We have so many pollinator friends in here joining the fun. They smell so good. I cannot believe it.
So sit back and unwind. You've got to find the time for sunshine.
Oh, you guys are fun. I'm sorry. Can I take one too? Yes, that's amazing.
If you guys are on Instagram, she's Sophie Minted.
Excellent.
Sophie Milton.
Minted.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we've seen the rose gardens and we're gonna have a camp out and just hang out at this little park area with some stairs. We found a little bit of shade. I'm gonna read my book and we're just gonna hang out for a little bit.
No, it's such a shame. The melody's the same. It's okay. I like it just that way. And maybe we can say it all day. It's hard to just stand still. The groove is all I've got, and it's hot. It's hard to just stand still. The groove is all I've got, and it's hot.
Okay, so we're at brunch at Proud Mary, which is a Australian, originally in. You're joking?
Stunning.
The original location is in Melbourne,
Victoria.
in Victoria, in Australia, and so we're trying it out today. We're getting some classic Australian items.
Two classic dishes that I really want Becca to try is toast with Vegemite, and I'm gonna make sure that it's a correct butter to Vegemite ratio because that's where I feel like a lot of Americans go wrong. And then the second item will of course be the pavlova, which is an absolutely scrumptious and it's often served at Christmas, so it should be pretty good. You can't go past the classic meat pie with tomato sauce, also known as dead horse.
Oh.
If you ask for a meat pie with dead horse, it obviously means a meat pie with ketchup. So, might be too early to have a meat pie though.
Here's the pavlova, and this yellow stuff is the passion fruit, and then we have the Vegemite toast. There's the Vegemite butter, and what's that? Scrambled hash?
This is scrambled eggs on toast and a potato hash brown.
Oh, nice.
This is a huge portion. This is 3 times the size of anything you would get at home. Some people, psychopaths, put like a shitload on it, but it's not the way to do it.
We're gonna cheers?
Cheers.
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 I can't really taste it.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Pretty
nice.
good.
Cracker open.
All right, pavlova. Is it blue because of the blueberries?
Yeah. Usually it's white. Patient is killing me.
It's really sweet. It's good though.
Yeah? Beautiful.
What's the crusty part?
That's the meringue.
Well, that's the meringue,
Yeah.
and then the creamy stuff.
And then the what? The creamy stuff? That's cream. Makes sense, huh? I'm
This
glad
is
you
very
like
good.
it.
It's really sweet.
It is.
There's some edible flowers, meringue, passion fruit. This is delicious. It looks like a mess now, but it's really good. Good morning! Today we are in the very sunny Sausalito, which is a town right outside of San Francisco. It's a little marina town. Marina?
Yeah.
Marine town?
Yeah.
It's a little fishing village town and it's really, really cute. It's called Little Italy because it looks a little bit like Italy. I will admit, I'll show some clips of that. And we're here. Give us a wave. Amazing. We're basically just walking around. This is our first day in the San Francisco area. We were going to go to the Golden Gate Bridge this morning, but our Uber driver told us to not do that today because it's really, really foggy. If you can see this very thick layer of fog, which is completely covering the Golden Gate Bridge. So it does look like it's coming down a little bit.
A little bit. You'll just have to trust us that the bridge is over there.
Yeah.
That way. Bridge is that way. And the town is that way.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're gonna be walking around and enjoying. All right, by a weird turn of events, we are taking a tandem bike out around Sausalito because why not? And we just walked in, asked the guy if we could take a bike, and he said, "Take it. Get out of here.
Take it and get out of here."
This is where we're renting from. If you can see that. This looks good so far. We're gonna have a fun time.
Bring it back.
Yeah, we need more time.
We are currently tandem biking. I'm gonna have to get my GoPro, but I'm just testing the waters. This has not been easy. In fact, it's been quite a feat, but we'll see how we go. After a bit of a shaky start, Becca and I are riding this tandem like absolute pros. Becca's manning the front, Tantan's got the caboose. And you can't really see a lot of fog, but you'll just have to trust us that the Golden Gate Bridge is behind us and Alcatraz. So let's take a look.
Alright, tandem bike adventure was not that bad. Shaky at first.
Shaky at first.
Shaky at first for sure, but it definitely got better as we went on. It doesn't even, these are crazy because it doesn't even feel like I'm pulling two people. It feels like I'm just driving myself. Anyway, it's really, really windy and really it feels good to cool off the sweat. But we have this beautiful view, which I've already gotten some shots of. But this coast, or this cliff right here, I'm not sure how well it's showing up, but it looks exactly like modern day Italy. If those buildings were super, super old, that would look like Italy, in my humble opinion. Would you agree?
I concur.
So I understand why this city is called Little Italy.
There's hair in that Macca's cup. What the hell?
Looking a bit rough here, but we've climbed mostly to the top of Lombard Street, and we're realizing how much it would suck to probably live here because it's just a bunch of tourists around, but it is very beautiful, so I get it.
The painted ladies, then?
Here's the Painted Ladies. We are here, we've made it, and
There's a cement truck out the front. I would have legit just walked past that. Wouldn't even have taken a second look at any of these houses.
yeah, it's a bit underwhelming, but
This is like if someone came to my house and took a photo in front of my house. It's like, did you travel all this way to come to Nerang?
we're on the beach at Golden Gate Bridge. It's very
Baker's
beautiful.
Beach.
Baker's Beach. It's very moody. The fog has fallen significantly since we started this walk. We happened upon some nudists. There was a naked guy.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, apparently that happens quite often.
As a woman, you don't reach womanhood until you've been flashed without consent by a stranger, which unfortunately is too often the occurrence. It's too often the case. So I jinxed it,
Yeah.
and we got to Nudie Beach.
Yep, right over there. There she is. This is a personal jukebox at our table, and we tested it out, and it works. And every single table has one. That's just the coolest thing in the whole world.